Hey beautiful mamas and blossoming baby bumps. I've been at this gorgeous retreat for a few days and I just wanted to give you a little download on what it was like leaving my family. So I was blessed, truly blessed, firstly to have friends that own a retreat like this and that the retreat is so close by that I can actually come here and not feel too anxious and stressed that my family are really far away should they need me. I think that's actually the main reason I'm here, is because it's so convenient. However, had to make it very clear to my husband about boundaries and that it wasn't somewhere that he could just turn up to and, have fun with me and have his way with me and then go again. I was like, no, this is my place. We need to have boundaries because I'm exhausted and I don't want to give anyone any of my energy whatsoever. That's the whole purpose of this experience. But oh my goodness, before I came here on Sunday night, the whole night I was racked with nightmares and guilt and concern that my baby would drown in the pool, or my big boys would end up in hospital because they're mental and they do things like jump from our container roof onto the trampoline doing flips and stuff. And I just thought, if I'm not there to watch them all the time like a hawk or like a mummy lioness, something awful and detrimental will happen to them and I will never be able to forgive myself. So really, I had a lot of fear dragons plaguing me all night trying to convince me not to go. But thank goodness there was an inner voice that was like, you need this. You have this opportunity. You haven't had this opportunity in 11 and a half years of motherhood. Your husband has been away every year. Good for him, but to recoup and recharge his batteries on snowboarding trips, surfing trips, ninjutsu trips, you haven't done any of those things and you deserve this and you are going. So I kind of came here with lots of trepidation in my heart and huge amounts of anxiety. And only after I'd been here the first day, did I realize like how wired I'd been feeling, how tense, how responsible for everything I'd been feeling, like just overwhelmed with it. I mean, it's been 24/7 for 11 and a half years, right? So, I mean, even just taking a shower by myself without one or two or three kids being there, crying or banging on the door. I mean, they're never on the door. They're in there with me usually, crying or moaning or sharing the, whatever it's called, shower head. And I'm struggling with shampoo in my eyes to just have the shower head. It's like, there's no compromising. I can be in the shower as long as I want to, on my own, with whatever temperature I want, because I like warm showers, whereas they all, burns them, the temperature I have at. And no one's got a problem with it. It was liberating. At first, it was like I didn't know what to do with my freedom. It felt really weird. But I got into it on day 2, I can assure you, and I started just doing things like sunbathing, reading a book. I can't even tell you the last time I read a book cover to cover. Okay, I haven't quite finished this book, but I've nearly got there because I fall asleep in bed and I'm worried about waking them up with the light from my phone because I co-sleep with them. So even just doing that was like amazing. Eating my food without someone either trying to steal my food or knock it out of my hand or have a tantrum next to me. I could eat it with 2 hands, not my left hand because I'm feeding the baby on my right breast, so my right arm needs to support them. It's like, oh my goodness, I can eat in peace. I don't have to shovel it down because I don't know when the next mouthful is going to get there, like some kind of pig eating out of a trough. I mean, that's why I eat like at home, because you just don't know how much you're going to get before you get the next interruption, right? Having conversations with other adults, not just with children, where you try to have conversations at dinner time, but it's more like, I don't like this food, and arguing and telling someone to please get off their screen and sit and have a family dinner. Actual conversations with intelligent, educated, lovely adults for 4 nights in a row has been like food for my soul. I can't tell you. And then having massages, I've had 3 massages in 5 days. I don't have 3 massages in a year usually. Like I said, being able to sunbathe. I live in Costa Rica, but I never sunbathe because when my kids have gone to school, which has only been a recent thing because of, Corona, I feel like I have to work in that time and be efficient. I can't actually enjoy myself or fill my cup up or anything. God forbid. So I've been doing that. I've been going to yoga classes every morning. Yes, I feel incredibly stiff, but it's like a good pain, and I feel like it's good that I've nurtured myself. I feel so blessed. And I'm so glad I didn't listen to the fear demons and the the fear dragons. It has just been a breath of fresh air, and I want to extend that to you, because you know what? Most of the people here are parents, and they're, you know, working hard. I'm not saying they don't work hard. They're professionals, and they're tired and exhausted, and they're here on juicing fasts and cleanses and this, that, and the other. I'm not. I just did a raw vegan program. But I think we're the ones that need it the most, especially the mums. We need this. So I'm going to speak to my friend Crystal and try and set this up for us, so that mamas have somewhere they can escape to. Pregnant mums, and also mums that are just worn out from being mothers for so many years, and no one's nurtured them back to life and health. I know I don't look particularly good in this video. I've got a bit of a head cold. I think when you get massages, sometimes that happens, doesn't it? It can bring the toxins out. But I feel like 1,000 times better than when I was at home. So I just wanted to share where I've been and share my vision with you for making a retreat for my blissful birthing clientele. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in doing. It has been phenomenal. Sending you all so much love. Bye.